Hi Aquarius, it's Sunflower Spirit here, and I'm here to do your weekly reading for the week of January 23rd, 2019. Happy birthday, by the way, Aquarius. I hope you guys are enjoying your day today. Let's see what messages the universe has for the sign of Aquarius for this week. All right. Universal energies, what messages do you have for the sign of Aquarius for this week, please? What messages do you have for the sign of Aquarius for this week, please? We have the Ten of Swords. What other messages do you have for the sign of Aquarius, please? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Justice card. Okay. So, all right. What I'm seeing here, Aquarius, is that you are trying to find balance and equality within your life, within your situation. It looks like you're having some pain. And I feel like we had a reading about kind of similar to this, but I'm still getting there's still like a battle between that tangible stuff, the material world, and the intuitive world. I feel like, was it you guys? I think it was you guys that we had a reading like that recently. But let's see if I can break this down further and see what else is going on here. So yeah, you're kind of trying to find that balance within, being okay with the tangible material stuff and also within that kind of intuitive side, and maybe some of the things that, really aren't that tangible and we can't really, a little more abstract. But let's see what else is going on. Messages for the sign of Aquarius, please. We have the Devil. We have the Three of Wands. And I'll take one more, please, for the sign of Aquarius. We have the Four of Swords. All right. And then we have the Seven of Wands on the bottom. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of pain. You guys are in a great amount of pain. This is concerning, sort of some sort of pattern that you're in that is like not the healthiest pattern. You're in some sort of cycle or pattern that's not great. I do feel like this is what between, the material kind of stuff and the more like intuitive psychic type stuff. So with the Queen of Wands here, that's about the material. It's kind of about overall like abundance and security and stability, specifically, in the material world financially. And with the Three of Wands, it looks like you have decided to move forward with something concerning, it looks like you're moving forward with more of that like tangible material part of you. And with the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords, it's like that's the part that you're really kind of like going inside and you're still kind of like, I don't know, I need to figure this out. I need to find clarity. I'm trying to, figure out what this is about. And then with the Justice and the Seven of Wands here, it's, you've been working really hard. You've been really determined to find this equality. You've been really determined to find this equality within yourself. but I'm still seeing, a huge, kind of a huge inequality, and I feel like you probably already know this. Um, but let's see if there's anything else here. Messages for Aquarius, please. We have the Ace of Swords. Messages for the sign of Aquarius, please. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And one more for the sign of Aquarius, please. We have the Chariot. All right. So yeah, definitely, a lot of pain and despair around this. There's some sort of, unhealthy pattern that you're in. But I do see, with the Ten of Swords at the top here, and then we have this Ace of Swords down here, I do see that, you are coming to the completion of a cycle, it looks like, and it looks like there will be potential for that successful new beginning, where you do gain clarity and you do gain like the communication that you want. And yeah, it looks like you're having more trouble with the intuitive stuff, more of the intuitive stuff. Because I do see, it's like you're taking action. It's like you've taken action with this Queen of Pentacles here, and you're kind of in this place, this Nine of Pentacles. It's like you've worked really hard and you can like see, you're almost at the end of a cycle and you can see all your hard work paying off and you can kind of recognize your potential now. But with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands, it's like you're still needing to gain clarity about yourself. It's like you're still kind of unsure of yourself a little bit, and you're wanting to really like go within, take some quiet time, find that clarity within yourself, find the clarity that you need within yourself. With the Chariot here, it's like I feel like you're just like one step behind with the intuitive, kind of stepping into your power and being focused and determined with that. But you're still, it looks really good with the Chariot here. It's like, yeah, you're just gonna go for it. You're gonna go for it and see. You're gonna. It looks like you are going to try to figure this out. You are going to try to really, that part of you, that kind of like more abstract, creative part of you, you are going to try and go for it and just go for it. But I do see there is still a little bit of a struggle with a balance, but you have fought really hard for this. I know, this is pretty similar to that one. I think it was you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Um, yeah, it's pretty similar. And then um, if this is not what's going on, I do see possibly there could be somebody who has maybe maybe a couple different options of, or maybe they have some people in their life who are not getting along, and it could be you and somebody else not getting along, or, other people getting along. But really what I'm getting is just this is part of your struggle that you've had, within yourself, this kind of like push-pull of the two aspects of yourself, like the material, tangible stuff, and then the abstract kind of things that we can't see or that we can't really, um, place value on, as in like logically or anything like that. And this kind of stuff is actually, I don't know, there's a psychologist named Carl Jung, and he was actually Freud's student, And so he talks about, this kind of tension that you guys are experiencing, this kind of, kind of battle within yourself for these parts of yourself. He referred to this as the tension of the opposites. And this is a totally human experience. This is kind of what most people struggle with. And so the idea, what he talked about, the idea was for, somebody who is dealing with the tension of these opposites is to kind of try to find that comfortable space within the discomfort. So like both of these sides, because Carl Jung believed that that we as humans have, the extremes of both sides of dark and light. And so, and you can relate this to any quality that you have. And so it's kind of like finding that middle ground, finally coming to peace with yourself about these kind of polar opposites that kind of tug at you and are very uncomfortable. It's trying to find the place where you can be comfortable with both of them, where you can just recognize both of them as part of you. And it's okay to have both of those parts. And it doesn't mean that you are, that you don't know what you stand for or anything. It's not like that at all. It's like we all have, these qualities about us where they push and pull with each other. And, we have to all kind of come to that place with peace. Like, okay, sometimes I'm like way over here on this side of the spectrum, and other times I'm over on this other side of the spectrum. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing with you guys is you're still kind of in that struggle, but I do see the cycle ending. I do see potential for the cycle to end. And I do see forward movement, with both areas. So hopefully you gain peace. Let's see what's on the bottom of this deck. We have the Eight of Swords. So Aquarius, yeah, you're feeling stuck. And I definitely can have empathy for that. Um, you know, like I said, this is a totally human experience, but I would just caution, like, try not to stay in this. Try not to stay in this with this because this is just going to make it worse. If you are fighting it, um, it's just going to make it worse. And this is kind of fighting it. This is like, I don't know where to go. Like, I feel stuck. I feel trapped. Like, this is too much energy. And if you kind of, like I was saying, I think that was, Carl Jung's whole idea is that if you just try to accept that both of these kind of opposites are going to be within you and just accept that that's okay, that um it's okay to have all of these qualities that these queens possess within you. That's totally fine. um it's even probably admirable at the end of the day, especially if you learn how to kind of bring them together and find that peace with being all of it, with being all of it. And I do see a lot of good things for you here, Aquarius. It definitely looks like you are kind of getting to the end of this cycle, that there's definitely going to be some clarity for you, and that you're going to move forward, um not only you know with the tangible stuff, but you're also going to move forward and recognize, maybe some of the gifts that you have, maybe some of the spiritual gifts that you have, maybe, intuition, creativity, that kind of thing. So yeah, this is beautiful energy, Aquarius. I know it's a struggle. I know it's, really painful and really difficult, but I believe that you guys can get through this. I believe you can. I've been through I've been through similar before myself. So I know it's possible to come out the other side. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And thanks for stopping by today. I'll talk to you guys later.